Good morning, Marna here. Welcome to my channel, Crafty Ketovore. It is Tuesday, July 11th, and this video today is going to be focused on non-scale victories. Because I think they're important. They're important to me because I don't own a scale, nor do I want to own a scale. And the reason why I don't own one anymore, well, when I moved out of the place that I was in before to move back into my old room here, I decided to leave my scale behind. It wasn't working good anyway, and I decided that it's just best for me not to have a scale. Otherwise, I just obsess over the numbers, and then I'm not successful, and it just becomes stressful. That's not fun. I don't want to be stressed by the numbers on the scale. So I rely on non-scale victories and doctor visits to tell me how much I'm losing. So as far as non-scale victories, I will talk about current non-scale victories and future hopeful non-scale victories. So right now, some of the non-scale victories that I am experiencing right now, and some of them might seem really silly, but they're not silly to me. They're kind of important to me. They're things that I haven't been able to do, or, well, for instance, like when I get in the car, usually the steering wheel is right on my belly. When I go to turn, it rubs my belly. Steering wheel is not touching my belly anymore. Not touching. That's important. That's one. Let's see. Also, we have a very narrow laundry room door. Very narrow. It's actually two doors, but we only use the one door. The only time that both doors are ever open is when an appliance needs to come in or out. It's just the washer and dryer. So we just use the one side, and it's very narrow. I mean, even my dad, who is not a large person, although he has gained some weight through the years since my mother passed away, he's always had to even walk through it sideways. Well, I have to walk through it sideways, of course, but I usually would have to squeeze through it. Like, suck it in and squeeze through. I don't have to do that anymore. I'm still touching both sides of the door frame or whatever, but I don't have to squeeze through. I can walk through it very easily now. Let's see, that's one. Another, which seems kind of minute, is when I bend down to pick up the laundry basket after filling it from the dryer, I'm usually all kinds of grunting and groaning when I'm picking it up. I don't do that anymore. To me, that's an accomplishment. If I'm not grunting and groaning when I pick the laundry basket up, that's a good thing. Getting up to the top of the steps. I am usually huffing and puffing and can't wait to get to the chair at the table to sit down and just breathe for a minute, catch my breath. I don't need to do that either now. I've noticed for the past few days that I'm still a little, huffy, but I'm not so out of breath that I have to use my inhaler or I have to sit down. I can go right into what I am doing or what I'm going to do. I'm not like just terribly huffing and puffing when I get up the steps. So that's another one. When I'm sitting down in a chair and I go to stand up, I feel a little bit lighter on my feet. I'm not having to shove off the chair and grunt and groan when I stand up. I'm actually standing up, feeling light on my feet. I know that sounds silly, but again, that's a major thing for me. Let's see. I've noticed that my skin is softer. It's way softer than it was. That's one thing. I don't know if you'd really call that a non-scale victory. That's just I don't know, an aesthetic, I guess. Now, this is going to sound absolutely ridiculous. I have not had any hair on my legs in 15 or more years. The last time I shaved my legs was the last time I shaved my legs. Never in the past 15 years have I had hair grow on my legs. And I think that is due to lack of circulation, good circulation, or however you want to put it. It has something to do with circulation, but I have not had any hair growing on my legs, which to me was kind of a blessing. I haven't had to shave my legs. But a couple days ago, I noticed 2 hairs on my leg. I'm like, what in the world is that? I haven't seen hair on my legs in 15 plus years, at least. I haven't seen any more, just the 2, but I thought maybe the possibility of having hair growing on my legs now is a sign that maybe my circulation is improving. Maybe that would be great. If getting better circulation in my legs means having to shave my legs, then so be it. I would rather do that. Alright, so there's probably other non-scale victories that I'm not thinking about right now that are not popping into my head, but so I'll go on to future hopeful non-scale victories. There's only a few here. One of them, I'm actually kind of waiting, hoping for the loose skin, because that tells me I'm being successful. I don't know that I'm really having experience with loose skin right now. I'm not really feeling it. Maybe a slight bit of loose skin in this area right here, but certainly not in my back wings there. Maybe it is. It's pretty jiggly. I don't know. Crossing my legs. I want to be able to cross my legs like a lady. I'm not saying that I am a lady, but I am, but that is one thing that I want to look forward to, is to be able to cross my legs when I sit down. I can't even remember the last time I was able to do that. Maybe when I was in high school, if even then. And then, let's see. And then the last thing that I have here is when I'm going up and down the steps, putting one foot in front of the other instead of going up and then up and then up and up, or same way down. It would be nice to be able to do that. I've tried to go up one foot in front of the other, but I have been doing this for so long, going up like up like that for so long, that I find it really hard to do it the other way right now. It's hard on my left leg, because I always lead off with my right leg, which means my left leg isn't getting as much of a workout as my right leg. And so as far as going up the steps, my left leg is pretty weak. So I know I just need to keep doing it, and it will build up strength. Coming down the steps, we have some pretty steep basement steps. So every single night, my dad insists on when we're like parting ways for the night, he goes into his room and I come downstairs to my room. He always watches me go down the steps to make sure that I don't fall. And I have my craft bag that I keep my yarn and crochet hooks and stuff in. Every single day, every morning, he takes my bag upstairs. He comes downstairs before he goes to work, get my bag, take it upstairs. He does not like it when I carry stuff while I'm on the steps, because he's afraid I'm going to fall. And then every night, before I come downstairs, he comes downstairs with my bags and puts them in my room. Every single day. This is an everyday thing. He's so afraid that I'm going to fall down the steps that he does that every day. So that's pretty much I can't think of any other non-scale victories that I'm experiencing right now. If I do think of them, I'll write them down and put them in another video. But anyway, I just think non-scale victories are very, very important. Well, mainly because I rely on them since I don't have a scale and I don't want to. But yeah, I think it's really important. In the comments section below, let me know what your non-scale victories are and why they are important to you. So I'm going to close it for now, and it is not even 9 o'clock yet. Gosh, I'm starting to get hungry. I really don't want to break my fast yet. Alright, so I hope that this is encouraging to you. If you could give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, I would really appreciate it. And I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.